What's up? I'm live. I got home from the gym and I was tired, so I took an hour nap. So I needed about 40 minutes, 30 minutes to wake up before I started. So, let's get into this. It's probably going to be a lot of dialogue, since we're probably talking to the Scions. I forget the lady's name. It feels a lot longer since I played this. But every time I get back into it, I'm ready to be immersed. Let's not forget, tomorrow is episode 2 of Tell Me Why in the afternoon. And then more FFXIV tomorrow night. That's her name, Ophelia. Who's wearing a wry smile. Might it have something to do with your newfound fame? Ooh, did my icon change? Until not so very long ago, you were but one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the post of Envoy. Thereafter you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Ida and Papulimo that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the Primal Ifrit. What's up, Alpha? I think my icon changed from a sprout right before I started this quest. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in doing so. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, Suzume, or rather, you have guests. I almost wanted to say my name again. Whoa. Oh, they're like the, oh, what are they? They work for the highest lords in each world. Or city. Ah, Lady Ophelia. Radiant as always. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have, but recently, welcomed a new hero into their midst. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limsa Lominsa, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. City-states, yeah. Keep calling them worlds. As you can see, Suzume, your recent exploits have garnered you the attentions of the grand companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ifrit's Bane for its own. To this day, all three have sent officers to court you. Would they still send officers to court me if I was a guy? If that's what it means to be courted? They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit That they haven't that they have is evidence of their high regard for you. Recruit, not date, okay. I was not sure. I find myself wondering how word of Suzume's deeds spread so quickly. That the immortal flames should know of her triumph is to be expected. But what of the other grand companies? Your reputation precedes you, Mistress Takamaki. 'Tis no ordinary woman who can face a primal and emerge the victory. And imagine our pride when we learned that you began your journey as an adventurer in our own Gridania. Know that the people hold you in high esteem, and that you will always be welcome among us. The Order of the Twin Aider has need of a valiant women such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Twelveswood. I thought this guy was from Gridania. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Mistress Takamaki. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. A woman of your town belongs with the immortal flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ulda. The Admirable was not exaggerating when she said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. It is only natural that we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join our strength to ours, your strength to ours. Together, let us see the grand vessel of Limsa Lominsa to the shores of glory. I thought he was from the Flames tribe or whatever. I forget it already. I don't want to join Lady Menphilia. Very well. Though I am quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation would help to clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the grand companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There's the answer. Most of the people in Limsa are Rogdane. Ulda are mostly Highlander, Hires, and Lalafell. Oh, okay. Three such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Limsa Lominsa, the Order of the Twin Aider of Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Ulda. Serving a grand company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your other endeavors. If you are agonizing over which of the grand companies best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so. And yet I concede that it is no small choice you face. A thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall that the three city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as a part of As part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each grand company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers?
A fine suggestion. You are as wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Very well, let Suzume hear our leader speak, then return here with her decision. We eagerly await your answer.
So we go from the Scions straight to working for one of the cities. I don't like that. I don't want to make a choice. Just join the Scions. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited to the discipline of military service. But I strongly urge you to join a grand company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You'll still be a part of the Scions, yeah, but where are they going with this? You are possessed of great power, Suzume, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that power is wont to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet, however vigilant you are but one woman. In the midst of a grand company, however, you will be one woman amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization, I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. The grand companies seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole, similar yet not quite the same. The Grand Company are side content? Oh, okay. Then why is it a part of the main quest? Now then, I expect you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It would allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. Eorzea is changing, Suzume, and you have the power to help shape it anew. Because everyone has to be part of one after a certain point, otherwise people would miss it. Oh. None can say what the morrow will bring. But so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will apprise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. So they force you to get it? Also, you know, world building. True. They want you to feel more connected to the worlds, right? World. I guess we go talk to Tataru.
So how important are these Grand Company quests? They're both really quests you just exchange items you find in dungeons for company credits to get things like glamour. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting, Suzume. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly, and often to a few too many people. Next time I'll be sure to hold my tongue. Literally, if necessary.
You need to be a part of the Grand Company for PvP. You need to be a certain rank to gain housing. Oh.
Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the Remembrance services are taking place. If all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Ada, will hold the first of the 3 services. The Elder Seed Seer, Kane Senna, will deliver her address at Miketo's amphitheater. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges involved in assembling all of the involved parties, it's possible that the order of the services might change.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath.
Thank you, Alpha. Huh, I didn't read the text.
Alpha Fredo is loyal to the Tails.
There it is.
Also, I need to do this to get rid of the notification. Sorry, QQ.
There it is. It's also a way to level up your crafters and gatherers once a day. Oh. God, there's so much.
Still, there's not much we can do about that. So make Gridania your first port of call. Next you'll need to go to Ulda, where Flame General Robon Alden will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it is rumored there's to be a special guest. How exciting.
Someone left their QB.
Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Linsa Lominsa, where Maelstrom, Chief Admiral Merowib Bluff Fisween will be giving her address. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the sentry, Zontiel, and he will admit you. Got all that? Well, off you go then. I hope you find the Remembrance services suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order, though with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell.
Alrighty then. So yeah, you can choose where you go first. Well, I'm gonna go in the order. The only way to go is I'm just gonna teleport. Screw it. Main quests give you enough money through time anyway. Hopefully they're voice acted. Lesser panda? It's a red panda. They should be? Okay, good. The amphitheater. Oh, I see. The summer festival is over. Oh, the destination. Got it. You have one of those. You got it from the deep dungeon. They're really cute. The QB or the red panda?
I lost my son to the calamity.
Ooh,
The
even
three seed seers are all together.
NPCs.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.
Wait, 3 seed seers? We didn't get to see these people. Lesser panda, right.
Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelves Wood.
Why does she look so evil? I know it's just lighting, but she used to be so light.
Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest.
I know it's the lighting. It makes it look horrible, yeah.
Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago.
You've had your character look like a demon many of times because of bad lighting. Yeah, I can understand that.
Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization. And soon, they were joined by folk of all races.
Now we get to hear what here is. Here. Every time I see here, I think of Hyrule.
So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Those are the twins that were on the ride that we took at the beginning of the game.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seed Seer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
Huh. You're glad I realized? Because you didn't notice for the longest time? Till you made an alt? Oh, really?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us.
I also have a fairly good long-term memory. Short-term memory is up to question.
Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelves Wood.
Oh, the girl one has freckles. Cute.
When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness.
This guy is scary because of his horns. Is he the same one that was standing next to Freckles?
And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat.
No different one? Okay. I was like, where's that one standing?
5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk
pox
the
on the
high
bloody
roads without
Ixal.
fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn.
Oh, I see where
Please join with me in honoring their memory.
that horn guy is.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
I like these guys.
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike.
The two twins look like they're from near Autumn. All four of them have horns, if you haven't noticed. Those were horns on the other two? I have only seen 3. Wait, does she have horns too? Kane? Oh, she does? Automata, yeah.
Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united.
I never realized she had horns. I thought that was just part of her things over her ears or whatever. It blends in so well with her headgear, exactly.
Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder's standard.
They don't go in to what they are unless you do the Conjurer's White Mage quest, you think? Really? Huh.
And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children!
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
All
forest.
the elementals!
Do we get to talk to the twins?
If you'll permit me, Alfino.
Alphino. That's close to your name, Alpha.
And my sister, Alize, at your service.
I like their names.
I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler.
Did you notice us at the beginning of the game?
You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
Alphino, yep. Oh no. The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with two peace tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition, and wont to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Rama. The Gridanians have no love for war. They consider open conflict a last resort. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be broken. It is broken. They both also have official ages too. They're 16. Oh wow. Makes sense. The Twelveswood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes. Yet how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Ixal will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not,
Sooner or later it will come to all-out war. And when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all of the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them then?
Elizons shoot up in height after a certain age, not sure when. Oh, they're Elizon? I wasn't sure what race they were.
Well, perhaps we will find out if the Elder Seedseer's words fell on fertile ground.
Yeah, their ears means that they're Elizon? Okay.
Okay, one down. Let's go back to Ul'dah.
Where did they say it was being held? Where at in Ul'dah? Chamber of Rule? Okay. Royal Promenade. Okay. Am I in the right place? Use the Aetherite to go to the Chamber of Rule. Whoops. Thought I was on the right track. Should be within here. Gotta go to that area you jumped off at. Oh, right there, okay. I forgot. that I should use the... Oh yeah, this place. Oh, there's a bit of lag. I can feel that it took some time to start running. Okay. Destination 2.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanima herself!
And Roban as well.
Oh, she's still alive?
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore.
She's the one that was in the painting, or glass painting. Yeah, Ulda have been pretty bad today. You've been trying to do your goldsmith quest and keep getting disconnected. Oof. I thought in that little side quest that we did with the glass painting that they all died. Yeah, they were talking about the calamity 5 years ago. Oh, okay.
Hurrah! Rauban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold.
The Ul dynasty. That's an interesting way to change the name.
Where by the grace and glory of Nalthar have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard.
They're here as well. Okay, I was wondering.
Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm.
He has almost the same garb as the War Master in Fire Emblem Three Houses. The master class for axe and brawling.
In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return.
You can see that. They should pay. What do you mean?
Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not.
The shoulder pad. Oh, yeah, right.
And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, Is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Uldar stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand.
Why is it that the Ulda feel more royal than the Gridanians?
Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond.
Like the Seed Seers, Kane Senna, the three people behind her seemed much younger. Gridanians aren't royalty, that's why? Oh. Interesting.
Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you.
Oh, they're just messengers for the elementals? Oh. Okay, question. Does that mean that Kane Senna has wings on her shoots? It's a reference to Greek and Roman mythology. Because of messengers.
Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Uldar, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Uldar. As Uldar prospers, so shall her people.
Ya for Uldar!
Together we are one.
No wings, but yeah, you got what I meant. Right. Like Icarus or Mercury, yeah. Uh-huh. I didn't know the Greek name for it. I just remembered Mercury. I think that's right. Mercury is Roman and Icarus is Greek. Or maybe it's backwards. Or opposite.
Raubon,
I like her voice. Oh, yes.
people of Uldar, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Uldar. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Uldar, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are by fire reborn!
Alright, I see. They have two almost clones of paladins behind them, and then the main two are Raban and Nanamo. Okay. Not like the messengers from Gridania.
Forsooth!
The time is now!
Fancy meeting you again.
Yeah, it was only like 3 minutes ago, right? That's it.
The Uldons have a long history of conflict with the Almalja, the beast type that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. The Uldons do not shy from confrontation. If aught threaten their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it.
The background voice actors are awful. They usually are.
So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems, though they have been quite quiet these past 5 years. The Garleans have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ul'dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless. And even assuming they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amalja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Uldons send their forces to smite the Primal. And though they invariably succeed, each victory is brought with blood. It is a war of attrition, which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder, then, that the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks.
Alright, let's see the final one. The Lamesa one should be by the elevator. Yeah, I remember that. Do I need to use the Aetheryte on the same level as the Aetheryte? Oh, I just have guilds. Oh, within here. Oh, up there. No, but you can walk there? Okay. Oh, right. Wait, we have to talk to the Zonthio? Is he the same that was trying to recruit us? I don't think so. Here to attend the remembrance service. Be quick, the Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. Proceed to stateroom, here we go. That was quick.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride.
I remember her voice being a bit stronger than that.
"700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Here they are again.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The crimson field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
Right.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilfir's bloody executioners, and together we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage, yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
Interesting comparison.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
While the mines of Ogomero spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire.
They know a lot about the Garlean Empire.
Even now, the Curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck?
Ooh, a different pronunciation of mutiny. She said mutiny. They were a threat in 1.0 too? Oh, interesting.
There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the Calamity has reopened twixt Pirate and Maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves, till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral!
Remove them!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the seven hells, Admiral!
That was almost a Scottish accent, mixed with pirate accent.
Fancy meeting you again.
And again. Well, that's it.
As the Admirable mentioned in her address, Limsa Lominsa is plagued by two beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Lominsans' backyard.
Speaking of the lore, no wait, actually you might wait a while for this info. Okay.
And that is to say naught of internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions. And while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet the blades and watch. If the Lominsans are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect that they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to the crew is beyond question. Now we have to decide.
Uh-oh. Oh, the pearl.
Suzume, this is Vinfilia. You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service has now concluded? A moment ago, you say? What a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies. Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back.
Well, I shall keep them waiting. Oh, I can do it this way, okay. Till you understand more of the lore, fair enough. See, okay. Now I have my thoughts on each of the three. I don't really want to take the Guldo one, because we've already fought one of their primals. Whereas Limsa and Gridania still have 2 primals. And both of their primals sound really cool. I think I might just stick with Gridania. What did you do, Alpha? Did you stick with your home city? You went with Hulda, so yeah, you stuck with me, your home. I think I'll do the same. But alright, since we've seen all 3 of those, and we have our decision. You don't like Gridania or Limsa, so you never switched either? Oh, okay. Well then I guess you can see from my end. But as I was saying, I'm going to take a restroom break. Even though they do have nicer exclusive outfits. Oh. Interesting. Oh, I like that name, Beatrice. Riding on a cat. Okay, restroom break. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's get to the waking songs. I totally forgot what jump was until I did that. Yeah, I remember that. Nice lights over there. I'm guessing I have to go here. Yes.
Welcome back, Suzume.
Alpha, you have to use your sister's phone charger because yours broke. It won't be here till tomorrow, but she's using it while yours is dying. Oh no. How did it break? Are you able to use a tablet or laptop or anything?
We're the Grand Company leaders, but as illuminating as you had hoped. Aye, each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Would that there were more of you, Suzume. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision?
I already have. It wasn't that hard.
Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer.
Wait, we only got 900 gil from that? Shoot. I spent over 1,000 gil teleporting. Oh.
The gods only know what Grand Company our adventurer friend will keep.
Wait, where is this taking place? Alpha, your mom using the tablet, your internet's so wacky that you're not sure if it'll work. You'll be here till it dies. It's at 18%. Oh no. Shoot. You closed a few apps? Okay.
The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
So hopefully it saves battery. Quicksand and Ulda. What? Quicksand and Ulda, which is the Adventurers Guild. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies.
I felt the same way. It felt like a political rally.
As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral Era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None.
Interesting.
I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity?
They're related, aren't they?
No, dear Alize, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them.
Figures. Politics.
Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Alphino and Alize are related to the lights, the seven lights. I forget what they were called already. That saved them, the lights that saved them.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience.
There's a relation right there.
There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I need to find it.
Wait, did I mishear her? I heard I need to find it, but it says I mean to find it. I might have misheard her. Warriors of Light, that's it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say, we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you!
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all.
They always give characters an ominous feel. I always feel like I can't trust all these new characters.
The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds,
But I assume we're supposed to trust them, and they are good.
but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Bye, Alize. Oh. This is where we choose, alright. Serpents. Flame. Storm. Man, you really didn't trust Alphino? Really? I take it the elder Seedseer's words have touched your heart. Have you resolved to entwine your destiny with that of the twin Ada? Yes. You have chosen wisely, my friend. The elder Seedseer will be overjoyed. Without further ado, let us speak of practical matters. In order to complete the enrollment procedure, you must report to the Ada's nest. Okay. You were like little elf, white-haired child who's super posh. Gotta be evil, right?
I dare say you know it well from your wandering in New Gradania. Give your name to the personnel officer there, and he will guide you through the formalities. I have no doubt but that your deeds will bring great honor to our order. When next we meet in Gradania, I shall be proud to call you sister.
Wow. You can't court your sister, you know. That was a joke. It's like a JRPG rule. And let me guess, they break it.
Okay.
Oh, that's not far. Gotta find out for yourself, no spoilers. I know, that was a sarcastic mention. There you are.
You will come to the Ada's Nest, headquarters of the Order of the Twin Ada. Ever do we welcome they who would toil in the elemental's name for the good of our forest nation.
Oh.
Haha, my name is Suzume Takamaki. I believe you are expecting me.
Limsa's Grand Company is the furthest. You don't know why so many people choose it. They must like pirates, that's why.
Ah, the great adventurer herself. Yes, our recruitment officer sent word that you were on your way. It is a pleasure and an honor both to welcome you to our ranks, friend. Now let me gather together the relevant documentation.
Sir. Like more than half of your free company joined the Limsa's ones? Really?
What is it? Report. An urgent message from Amari Syx's spire, sir. A Highwind Skyways airship has taken fire from Imperial forces in the skies over the East Shroud. The vessel's engines were crippled, sir, and it was forced to make an emergency landing southeast of 9 Ivies. 9 Ivies? Gods, this could not have come at a worse time. All but a handful of our forces are presently afield, dealing with the Ixo. Suzume, I know full well you have yet to be formally introduced into our ranks, but we have urgent need of your aid. In all likelihood, the airship was bearing civilians, and if the reports are accurate, it will have come down dangerously close to Garlean-occupied territory. Please make all haste to the area southeast of 9 Ivies. Locate the airship and ascertain the status of the passengers.
You're right, that is the reason. Because of pirates, yeah. Figures. Oh, you never saw the Gridanian version of this? All your alts is part of the flames? Oh, really? Wait, are we supposed to go to the East Shroud? Yeah, we are. Okay. I kind of want to just travel there. So we can get there from up here. But I should be able to teleport there. From the Aetheryte, right? No. Okay, I guess we're walking. Oh, we have to take the ferry. I hope this is right. Yeah, the East Shroud. Your sister let you use her charger since it's at 63%. Awesome. Whoa, Cyclops? Oh no, that's someone writing on that. Interesting. Oh, the Nine Ivies right here. Gobdu? Is that what its name is? Interesting. Oh, giant flying animal over there. Okay, I've already attuned to it. That was a long jump. Far jump. Are you kidding me? There we go. Alright. Going the right way. Giant gnat. More of those things. Lemurs. That takes me there as well. Your free company made it their unofficial mascot, so you ended up getting one. Oh. Interesting. Oh, do I need to climb that? No. Oh, what is this? Oh. The company you keep, Twin Adder. Let's go. What level was it? 24? I'm 27, aren't I? Yeah. A spaceship? No, wait. It was right. Wait. No, don't kill that. Good. Adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. Oh, that's a big tree. The Ada's nest sent you. How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. He's ready to throw down.
Peace, friend. We mean you no harm. You are an engineer of Garland Ironworks, are you not? We were all alerted to your plight and have come to rescue you. And you are Suzume Takamaki, I presume? I was told to expect an honorary serpent. My thanks for your aid, friend. That's the one thing I don't like, is being called a serpent. Makes me feel evil. Well, I've never seen a craft of this design. It must be Garland's work. Is there no end to this man's treachery? The secrets of Magitech belong in Imperial hands. They are not to be squandered on Eorzean savages. Uh-oh. We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. Imperial scouts from Castrum Oriens. They mean to requisition the ship.
Wedge, you'll have to help him. That fool of Alalafel was hiding inside the tiny Bronco.
The tiny Bronco? But isn't
that the Ironworks' latest creation? It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight. And she was soaring, she really was, till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. Attend me all, the Ironworks. Latest creation must not fall into Garlean hands. We shall strike them, swift and sure, and rescue Engineer Wedge. Suzume, I trust we can rely on your support. May the matron watch over us. With me. You can send me the Ulda version of this afterwards. Okay, sure. An ambush. To arms. First fight. Where is my target? Oh, over here. Nice. Oh, what? Magitech Vanguard? Wait. Oh. What? Oh wait, what's my... Oh, the new move. The Life Surge? Oh, I can't use it because of the level, right? Whoa, where are you going? Oh, I should have. Any more?
Thanks.
Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship. Hey, Spartan.
That was a close one.
Too damn close. So, how's she look anyway?
The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne.
A few modifications and we should be able to fly to Tiny Bronco home. Fly the Tiny Bronco home.
While you do your work, we shall keep watch over the perimeter. The enemy may yet be lurking nearby. As for you, Suzume, you have more than done your part today. I bid you return to the Ada's Nest and complete your enlistment. I pray there be no further interruptions. When next we meet, let it be as fellow serpents of the Order.
I, just wanted to say sorry, you know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously, though, if it hadn't been for you and the Twin Ader lads here, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Wedge.
Thank you. We're very grateful.
Still enjoying Final Fantasy XIV? You have more than one character? No, I just have this one. I mean, I have a cat character, but I haven't used her. Whoa. Is that where the Imperial forces are? That is a gremlin. We fought that thing. Well, we didn't fight it. We tried to run from it, and it blasted us. Oh. Riding on a cloud, huh? Yeah, it's one of their strongholds. Oh. Kitty Frisky. Nice name. I can't teleport. Okay. Guess we're running back. There's a boat you can take back, right? Not sure if he used it to get there. Yeah, there is. I'm going to it right now. Can't quite. Oh, that'll be close enough. Suzume, it does my spirit well to see you return. Word arrived but moments ago from the team at 9 Ivies, lest you worry. The 2 engineers are safely on their way. The lieutenant informs me that you were instrumental in the mission's success. Had you not found Engineer Biggs when you did and helped us to rout the Garleans, things might have been very different. And all this before you were even induced into the Order. You are well on your way to carving out a fine career for yourself beneath the Twin Ada standard. But without further ado, let us see to your induction. 12 willing, there won't be any further interruptions. Nice. Alright, on to the next. The personnel officer stands ready to complete your induction into the ranks. Protocol requires that I apprise you of who we are and what we do, after which I will invite you to swear an oath of your own free will. And the Order of the Twin Adder is the Grand Company of Gridania. It brings together the martial, economic, and technological resources of our nation, that we might stand strong in times of direst adversity, when our very survival hangs in the balance. Our order was formed in the days before the calamity, in readiness to fight the Garlean Empire and to combat the beast tribes and their primals. Needless to say, our struggle continues to this day. Elder Thetsir Kane Senna is the supreme commander of our forces. Under her wise leadership, we protect the people of Gridania. in the sanctity of the 12th. As the entwined serpents that grace our standard, let forest-born strive as one with friends from up to ensure that peace shall ever reign in Gridania. In doing so, we honor the will of the elementals, and theirs is the will of the wood. Now then, Suzume Takamaki, I ask that you give unto us your oath of allegiance in whatever fashion you see fit. Woods will be done. I shall strike down our enemies and drink of their blood. My life for the elder seeds here. Woods will be done. So you know the words of our grand company. That is well. Bound by this common brief, let us strive to preserve all that is good in this great nation. By the power vested in me, I assign you the rank of Serpent Private 3rd Class. You are now a woman of the Order of the Twin Aider. Go forth, Private Takamaki, and do that which brings peace to the Twelveswood and honor our name. Aww. Ah.
Can you hear me, Suzume? This is Menphilia, officer of the Order of the Twin Adder, contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Takamaki. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a serpent of Gridania, you are no less a Scion. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting.
The distant call of a friend in need, perhaps. As you are needed elsewhere, I shall not keep you any longer. I would, however, suggest speaking with the High Serpent Commander Vosai Helix before you depart. He may provide you with assistance on your journey ahead. You may now accept the quest, My Little Chocobo, Twin Adder, by speaking with Vosai Helix. This quest must be completed in order to proceed to the end of the main scenario for A Realm Reborn. Wait, am I almost done? Is this the end of the free trial? Thus is your mount. They forced you to do it as of this patch. Before it was optional. No? Okay. I was questioning the wording. Whoa, snake bitten. You still have a long ways to go? Okay, good. Vosai believes it is past time you were issued a personal chocobo. Ah, Private Takamaki, I understand you have been working tirelessly in Gridania's name. You are truly an example to your fellow serpents. But tell me, have you ever felt as though you couldn't get to your destination quickly enough? That perhaps you could do with a swifter pair of legs? If so, you might consider getting a personal chocobo. You have yet to be issued your own bird, am I correct? Given your considerable talents, you should be able to obtain one in no time at all. Let me tell you how to go about it. First, you must obtain a serpent chocobo issuance by exchanging company steel with the quartermaster. Once you have this deed, present it to our main man, Thinga, and he will furnish you with a suitable bird. The story's just starting. They force you to do the Mount Quest and the First Alliance raid, End of R, in order to go to Heavensward. Okay. Woods will be done. My little chocobo. Present a serpent chocobo issuance to Singa. It's been a while since I've done a side quest like this. Where do I go? Oh wait, I can look at my journal, right? Chocobo Keeper. Oh, that's not far. You need to finish your current quest. Oh, you do? Aw. Wait, go back? Coming to Gradania, okay. So when does my little icon, the sprout, change? I've been seeing it change here and there. I thought it changed today to like Roman numeral 2. Shadowbringers, the latest DLC. Oh. So you're stuck with the sprout? Might have seen the cutscene icon. Oh. Okay. Talk to the person? Which person? You're in front of? Yeah, but people are nicer to you when they see the sprout icon? Oh, okay. Now what? undertake supply and provision mission. There should be something called Serpent Chocobo issuance. To talk to the quartermaster? Yeah, that's what they said in the cutscene. Oh, quartermaster. You think it's under material? Oh, right here. Insufficient seals. How do I get seals? Go to your logs. We need to kill some enemies. It's not a part of a quest. Hunting logs. Move to the serpent icon. Oh. I've only seen the Amalja. You can kill them for me, so it's faster. Just join your party, it'll take me to the central shroud. Okay. I can fight him too. But thank you for the help, because I would not have any clue how to do that. I guess they do give you a guidebook. Where'd you go? Wrong place, so. Eastern Thenelon for Omolja, yeah. And that's probably why they want you to take on the main quest first, so you can go to here and fight the Omolja. Right, so does it? Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, that's high. Holy shit. Oh, yes. I have to fight the ones with, javelins. There's one. Oh, that works too. Is it counting? May kill this one. Hey, 3 are done. Okay. Should be. Check the logs. Huh. Probably should wait. Should have waited. That's okay. So now we have the seals. Okay. Okay, back to Gradania. $200 is enough, yeah. I don't even know where the other ones are. There we go. Okay, this seems kind of fun. We got one. So I need to go to the Chocobo Rider. Yes. They're in optional dungeons, but you think further in the main story you can get seals by just turning in dungeon gear. Oh. And eventually we'll fight these enemies too. I feel like they should have had the Amalja quest after this, getting into the Grand Company, because, like, yeah, wait, this is not where I need to be. I was talking and not paying attention to where I was going. Want a bird issue, do you say? Then I'll need to see your serpent chocobo issuance. You don't think the Grand Companies would want to recruit you till they saw you were affected by the Primals? Oh yeah, true. Yes, everything appears to be in order. A moment, please. I'll be right back with your chocobo. Aww. And here he is. The fellow has been in high spirits the past few bells. He must have sensed that his master was coming. Now then, to make it official, you want to give your noble steed a name. I was just wondering that. I already have a name for it. He's got yellow armor. You're gonna try to get housing when 5.35 drops, so you'll be able to change its color too. Okay. Well, if I'm gonna change the color, then this name won't fit, but I don't know how to name it. Oh, R2. Or L2. If you want, there's other shades of yellow. I was gonna name it Ryuji. I was gonna name it Ryuji because my name is Suzume Takamaki. Should I just name it Sakamoto? It's a nice name. Let's go with it then. Ryuji. Since he's yellow. If it can fit, I went with Ryuji. I dare say he likes his name. Here's your very own chocobo. Whistle. I thought it said while. Simply blow into it and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. But do forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoned in crowded city areas or monster-infested lairs. Chocobos are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. And lastly, I present you with your Chocobo Rider's license, as is required by law. And that concludes all formalities. I wish you and your Chocobo long years of fulfilling championship. Oh, from the inventory? Mounts guide. I can't use it? Oh, you can now summon your chocobo mount. Okay. You didn't know what to name yours, so you named it Inte since you saw the Intel sticker on your computer. Only to use it because you can sell certain mounts. Gotta use the whistle first, then you can use it as a mount. Like the minion, right? Mounts unavailable in this location. Can't use it in areas like this. Okay. So do I not... Wait, I have to go back, don't I? Right, gotta go to the Shroud or the Thanalon. Well, I've completed the quest. A pup no longer? Oh. I don't have to. Whoops. So do we just go on the main quest now? Just gotta go back to the Waking Sands now? Okay. Should we ride there from the Shroud? Or do you want to take me? Take me right behind you. That's your new outfit you got for leveling Scholar? Oh, that's right. Okay. Here we go. Want you to ride you with, or are you good? I'm good. Get to use Ryuji. Wait, how do I... They added a 4-person mount on Mog Station, but it's like $35. You'll just wait for the car. How do I dismount? Holy. Put the mount on your hotbar. How do I do that again? You dismount the same way you mount? Oh, okay, that works. Okay. We'll get in here. But then I need to use the restroom again. So, I will be right back. I'm back. Sorry for the wait. Oh. Need to talk to you. Welcome back to Suzume. Lady Minfilia awaits you within. Oh, they give you a serpent seal here too. At least we got some for future.
Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Suzume.
But I appreciate the help. I was gonna go do it anyway.
Now, when we last spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends. Did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met.
Plus, I needed to know how to get into that and learn how to get them.
Tataru, please show them in. This way, sirs.
Oh yeah! Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs.
And I'm...
Gods, man, spit it out, will you?
Wedge at your service. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while.
Oh well, no problem. At least you know of the hunting logs, yeah.
Magitech-driven contraptions, such as airships, grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts. And so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of the finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. I have never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness.
Alright, back with the Scions. I almost said seance. Ooh, Minfilia needs you to investigate the sylphs. Is this because I chose the Gridanians? Or is this the natural way, the natural progression with the Primals?
Now, having set aside the formalities...
I was not expecting the voice acting. My bad. Natural way, but you can feel that way if you so wish. I was just asking.
We have a favor to ask of you.
You feel like certain ways are canon even though you know it's not? Yeah, for sure.
Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the Primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the Primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the Primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
Did she just say Gridalia? Sounded like she said Gridalia, but I could be wrong.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda.
You hope not. It sounded like Gridalia.
Who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
Oh, really? Otherwise, you would have more issues that you already have with his voice acting? Oh no.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the Sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the Primals. Will you help us?
But I want to fight the Primals.
I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
My question is, are we ever gonna see her actual face? Now, if this is anything like the Ifrit quest, it's gonna be a long one. Whoa, what? Oh, I don't have the map. think this is the point where they started cutting out unimportant quests so you don't know when the next dungeon primal is, like the length. Oh. Oh, it's right over here. Really? We go back to talk to Mione? But the next dungeon is the one with the 3-minute cutscene before the boss. Depending on who the tank is, they might pull early, unfortunately. If you want to go for that dungeon, we can do it unsynced with just you and I. So you can watch in peace and do the dungeon regularly another time.
For sure, plus we could probably try to get Okonami to help too.
Oh, hello, Griffin. Oh no, this is back to over here. Okay.
We know far too little of the Sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the Scions once more if we are to. Beg pardons. 'Tis a terrible habit of mine to think aloud. But tell me what brings you to the Adder's Nest. Basai Helix has been waiting. Who the heck is doing that? Well, if it isn't Private Takamaki reporting for duty. That's a zeal I like to see from an enterprising young serpent. Good evening, Commander. Oh, wait. Good evening, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you. What other business brings us here today? Ida and Paulimo. Always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me you quest in the name of the Scions of late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Aye, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the Sylphs, that curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the Twelveswood home. The Sylphs are for the most part a peaceable bunch, much to the delight of the elder Seedseer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The Twin Adder is of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for this reason that the Sylph's relation to the primal Ramu
has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they appear, beastmen will be beastmen. There should be even a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the Primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribes. It is a possibility we cannot. Better to be safe than sorry, indeed. Do we strike at Ramu, or leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question. Yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves. Seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That is where you Scions come in. The Sylphs of the Little Solace remain untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of a productive parley. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorn Thut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. A friendly palaver with the Sylphs. This should be a pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorn Thut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from West Shore Pier should take us straight there.
A friendly palaver, indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalimo.
Okay. I went the wrong way. Shoot. East route as usual. Need to go up. Why? The ferry docked at the base of this hill will carry you across. Yes. Once you're ashore, head due east, and you should find. Yeah, we know that. So between the Shroud and La Nosca, which is your favorite area so far? Thanalan, I'm still not sure. I haven't had enough experience in the Limsa side. I need to battle one more. My headphones just turned off for some reason. Need to battle one more of these. There we go, we got the experience. True, you forgot you haven't been there for that long. Yeah. I've only been in the Thanalan. The Limsa side I haven't. Indeed I am Emmeline of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn of the Sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all. No? Would you know more? Would you do well to speak with the master of this hut, Rolfi? He's forgotten more about the Sylphs than I'll ever know. Rolfi Hawthorne? That's why it's called Hawthorne Hut. Patriarch of the beekeeping Hawthorne family. It is said to be well versed in Sylphic customs. Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing, they're a peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. They're... beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before, you might have more luck with them. It is just like the last Primal quest. The Sylphs, invertebrate tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they're drawing marble faces on our masks, The next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolfie claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. The quickest way to a quiver woman's heart might be through her stomach. But don't even think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on a sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Rolfie once told me. The sylphs, yes, Father's told me his stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Oh, of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together like a little toe tapping. A sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. Just may help win the favor of our forest friends. Alright. I'm kinda hungry. Should I keep going for another 30 minutes, or... Because it seems like this is just like the Ifrit quest, where you have to figure out what they're like, and I'd like to do it all in one 3 or 4 hour stream. What do you think? Can do it tomorrow? Alright. And remember, if you're hungry, yeah. It's been 3 hours, so... And I'd just like to keep these Primal quests within a stream or two. And remember, episode 2 of Tell Me Why, tomorrow afternoon. Around noon, 1 o'clock. Yup. And that'll be a 3 hour stream or so. And then I'll be back probably about 6 o'clock for more of this. So, shall we find someone to raid? You're usually up at 12 now, so you hope tomorrow isn't the one day you wake up later. You'll set an alarm just in case, but yeah, next dungeon be going as a duo or trio. If Oki is there, yeah, for sure. So this next Primal quest is the one with that cutscene you were talking about? Yeah, okay, good. So that could be tomorrow? They stopped with the long cutscene after this one, you think? Okay. I'm fine with long cutscenes. We may be able to do it tomorrow. We'll see. We didn't get any new clothing though today. Kinda disappointing. You'll have to play through the other dungeons to check. They're like 2 dungeons with long cutscenes, but you can't skip them. So you don't have to worry about that. Oh, cool. And hey, no disconnections tonight. As I say that. Okay. Well, once you're done with the trial, you'll shower me in free clothing. Alrighty then. You're almost done leveling all of your crafters. Oh, nice. And you said don't worry about trying any other classes, right? Until I've finished the story or something, right? But yeah, go eat. You can try them whenever you want. Okay. Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm just looking at people to raid. I don't think there's really anyone I want to raid. It's just you don't have to if you don't want to. Gotcha. Yeah, I'd rather focus on Lance and that first, then I can do other stuff. Over time. They're just more for gameplay variety and lore, for sure. That way I can focus on story and then later on focus on the class stories. Alrighty then. I gotta worry about extra armor with more classes, so it's probably best till after the trial. Fair enough. Good to know. When you get your retainers, so that you can throw all the extra stuff to them. Oh, okay. But you need to buy the whole subscription, right? To get retainers? Yeah, because of bots? Okay. True. Alrighty, I'm gonna go eat. And I'll be back for a double stream tomorrow. Thank you and good night, everyone. You're welcome, Alpha. You too.